Shalom. First, I'd like to give all glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, the ones that teachers, elders, and apostles of great millstone. Likewise, brothers, put out this truth. Faithfully fear to see feeding the sheep unto you, brothers and sisters tuning in. Shalom. Today's lesson is titled A Brown Delusion. Now, in this video, we're going to take a look at two videos today. One is of a very proud Jake from the Northern Kingdom. And also, we're going to see what the reality is here in Great Babylon, America. Start off with the first scripture here. This is the book of Proverbs 16 and 18. It reads, "Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall." Now we know that Esau the Edomite, the so-called white man, is the proudest of the proud. In fact, this man is so proud that he believes that he can exalt himself to the level of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, the Almighty. But we also have Jakes that have a lot of this pride in them, because they follow the ways of the proud one, which is Esau, the so-called white man. Now, Jakes don't understand that there's also destruction that's going to be coming to a certain number of Hebrew Israelites here in Great Babylon, America. We know that as the 2/3, okay? When we go into the book of Exodus 20 and 3, it reads, "Thou shalt have no other gods before me." Now, we've been told that we should have no other gods, lowercase, which are these men that are in exalted positions on this earth, okay, particularly the so-called white man. You know, they give themselves names like Caesars, presidents, prime ministers, what other type of name they choose to use to show that they are above everybody else. We are not to fall and worship them, their ways, okay? Not to worship them, because they cannot deliver from the hands of the true living power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Now let's take a look at this video, and you're going to see the pride of our brown brother.
Clip. Black Americans of Chicago, this is directed at you. In a speech Biden made a while back, he said that the majority in America soon will be Latino. He didn't say black. He didn't say Asian or white or anything. He said Latino. That's why millions and millions of lighter-skinned Latino illegal aliens are being allowed in. And many of them are being sent to black communities so they can slowly start to replace y'all. You need to wake up, man. I'm from Texas. I'm from a border town. I have relatives who are border patrol and who are in law enforcement. They were being given $5,000 upon entry into this country. And soon as they got to their destination and settled in, they were being given $1,200 a month to $1,400 a month, plus free food stamps, free housing, free medical, free dental, and they even get free college. You can research it. They get free college, illegal aliens, but you get nothing. You get nothing. You need to wake up, man. Stop voting for the Democrats. In some cases, it's already too late. I'm good. I'm Latino, man. I don't have to worry about being replaced. I'm Latino. But you have to wake up. In some cases, it's already too late. Millions of these people will never leave. Okay? They will never leave. And the Democrats don't need your vote anymore. They don't need your vote anymore, man. They used you for your vote, and they already got millions of new voters, man. And they don't need you anymore. And I'm telling you, man, you better wake up. You better stop voting Democrat. You better wake up. Latinos for Trump, 2024.
Now, as you saw in that video, you can see a lot of pride as he spoke about the fact that the crossings across the border is the amount of so-called Latinos that are going to take over the neighborhoods where the so-called Negroes are currently residing, that they're going to be the dominant number. And at the conclusion of that video, he also is giving salutation and praises to his God, Trump, because somehow he believed that somehow Trump is going to make those the lives of those that are crossing that border better than the current position that they're in right now. So we can see that Jake is blinded, because Jake doesn't understand that there's a judgment that's coming to Yasharala, Israel, so-called blacks Native Americans and Latino, particularly 2/3 of us, are going to be put to death in various forms. Let's go into 2 Corinthians 4 and start verse 3 reads, "But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, in whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach, who is the image of power, should shine upon them." Now, I'm quite sure he's seen somewhere in the cities across America or even on YouTube, because he made the TikTok video. He's seen the Hebrew Israelites. He would understand that he may be, okay, a Hebrew Israelite. But like many of the Jakes that you see, that are, giving themselves over to the kings of Babylon, he neglect to understand that being part of the tribe of Israel is also means that you will take part in whatever judgment the Lord see fit to deal on his people. And so he's having himself grafted into the ways of great Babylon America. And you can see that, just uttermost pride, because there's still that wicked eye, that evil eye amongst the brothers here in great Babylon America. And I'm talking about the Northern Kingdom brothers and the Southern Kingdom brothers. Whether you know you're Hebrew Israelites or not, there's still that evil eye. We are still cursed in this flesh. When we go into Isaiah 19 and 4, he doesn't understand the gravity of the situation that we are in right now. He also most likely is not analyzing or looking at what took place this weekend with Trump. Now, when you take a look at Trump, you can see Trump has, and we're going to go a little further into this, he has some great plans when he returns back to office. But currently right now, and also whether Biden wins or not, or Trump goes into the seat, here's what the Lord is going to give to the Edomites. And this is going to have a profound impact on the children of Israel. This is Isaiah 19 and verse 4. It says, "And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, said the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Shem Hashai." Now take a look at the things that Trump is going to be bringing to the table, okay, that he's going to make laws when he comes. Now let's go into this video, because we're going to go back to this, okay? We're going to go into this video and we're going to see the reality of the situation and how we're being viewed.
All right, now this is getting absolutely ridiculous. We have video footage of 8 armed Venezuelans, or they are presumed to be Venezuelans, part of the armed and illegal groups that are coming into the United States, part of the Tren de Aragua group. Now, they took over a robbery of a jewelry store, pointing guns at the customers. 3 Hispanic men in a separate incident broke into a house in Aurora, Colorado, pretending to be Amazon workers. This happened maybe a week ago. This is something I really want you guys to watch out for, because this is exactly why you need to increase your threat operation, your threat area of operation, and your situational awareness. Now, how many of you get deliveries, whether it's Walmart, United States Postal Service, Amazon, I don't care who it is. These individuals broke into a house posing as Amazon workers. The mother was at home with her kids at the time. They say the men hurt her kids during the robbery. Now remember, the media doesn't want you to think there's ever anything wrong. They don't want you to think that you're not safe. They want you to think that no matter what, you call 911 and the police will come before they do terrible things to your daughter and your children. Now, the accents that they have, according to eyewitness reports, says that they are part of the Venezuelan group. People must be vigilant, says one community reporter. Amazon should stop letting drivers use their own cars. It adds to the confusion of what is a legitimate delivery and who might be a criminal posing as an Amazon worker. Now, in further detail, 3 foreign men forced their way into a family home after posing as an Amazon delivery person. The foreigners were holding a package. They waited for the family to open the door. When the family finally did open the door, the suspects forced their way inside of the home, robbed them, and harmed them. 1 adult and 2 children were home at the time. Now, the police department's response: Here's what happens. The police come. They say, oh, I'm sorry we couldn't be here sooner. Oh, you're going to need, trauma PTSD therapy for the next 6 years. Oh, your kids are never going to feel safe again because you were led to believe that you lived in a safe country, in a safe city, in a safe state, whatever. Here's what we can do for you. Nothing.
As you saw in that video, you see this Edomite, he has his channel. And he has a lot of following. And see, he's the voice of the Edomites that feel like they've been done wrong. Notice that he talks about the Venezuelans, stealing. Okay, now if you take a look at a Venezuelan, an Ecuadorian, a Mexican male, or any South American males, you can tell the difference. Just like people can't tell the difference between a Hamite and a Jake, or a so-called Negro, or African American. They can't tell the difference between a Chinese, a Korean, or a Japanese. They'll say they all look alike. So the same thing is going to be the case with these Venezuelans who you hear throughout the news, and brothers been bringing it out. I've been bringing it out that they've led them out of this prison system, bringing them across the border so that they can go do the crimes over here that the Jakes over here are not going to do. At the end of the day, you can see that in that video, this Edomite is giving that signal, coded, okay? Be prepared to go to war with these people. These people are causing your way of living. And that's what they're doing. They're preparing. They're preparing to come against Jake. Let's go into 2nd Ezra 16 and verse 70 because it describes it. And I'm only going to read 2 verses here. It says, for there should be in every place, and the next cities, a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. Let's take a look at the word insurrection. It means a violent uprising against an authority or government. Well, they're not going to give a crap about the government. So imagine what their feeling is towards people that they feel is destroying their way of life. Petty thieves, armed robbery, okay, violent criminals. And right now, brown skinned brothers are being, basically, you're being set up and you don't see it. You're so proud. You're so proud. And you don't see it. Rebellion, revolt, uprising, mutiny, revulsion, insurgents. This is all going to come, not against the government. They are going to rise up against the government. But it's really against us. And it's going to be unmerciful. It's going to be unmerciful. It says they should be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. Why are they going to be doing that? Because in their mind, they think that everything that Jake has gotten is ill-gotten. Ill-gotten, meaning that you stole it. You didn't really work hard for it. Because this is exactly what the media is putting out there. It's setting up a picture right now in these desperate times where these Edomites are now crying out on TikTok and on these platforms, that they're impoverished. They can't make ends meet. That they're like the people that they thought they was better than, the so-called Negroes. I hear these Latinos coming across and getting money, and this guy's talking about it, getting money, and they also going out and committing crimes. So there's not going to be any type of feelings of mercy. See, these Edomites are not going to hold back like they do right now or they did in the past with us, where they tolerate us working beside them as long as we can mop the floor, entertain them, make them laugh, do the Bojangle for them. What they're seeing right now is a threat. And these brown brothers don't see that because they're proud, just like Esau. Because they follow the ways of Esau, the Edomite, the so-called white man. Let's go to Ecclesiasticus 12. And verse 13 it reads, who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent or any such as come nigh a wild beast? I'll speak for myself. I won't. I won't lose a damn sleep. Every man for himself. We've given you the warning. So one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity? For a while he will abide with thee, but if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry. When you look at what Trump is saying here, Trump is saying that he's going to do what? He's going to shoot on sight if you're committing armed robbery. He's going to shoot on sight if you're evading the cops. He's looking to bring public execution. He's looking to break up the government as it is right now. This man is not coming to help these Edomites. He's coming to set up a dystopian system that is going to be cruel on a level we can't even begin to comprehend. And do you know why it's going to be like that? Because the Lord is sending his son, the Mashiach, to set up the heavenly kingdom. But first, one kingdom has to be moved out of the way first. So you got to be prepared for this. Mentally, things are about to go in a direction none of us have ever seen before. For a while he would abide with thee, but if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but inside he imagineth how to throw thee in a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. And this is exactly the intention, okay, of Esau. And Trump is next to execute exactly what Esau said, pursuant to Genesis 27:41, where he says, I am going to go after all the Hebrew Israelites at some point in time. And he's been true to his words for as far back as we can remember, from slavery all the way to this day. But it's about to take another level. And right now, you have brown brothers and sisters in a delusional state. Lord willing, the elect was edified. Let the close make him all glory and honor to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom.